Hello everyone and welcome to another foundation review for me. I feel like it has been ages since I reviewed a foundation. It really hasn't been that long, but certainly it's been a couple weeks, and right now I went ahead and bought a couple new foundations from Ulta, and this is one of them. So I have got the new Revlon PhotoReady Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. I don't know why I decided to make my voice get louder as I kept reading, but either way, here it is, and I'm excited to test it out. I feel like a lot of reviews have been popping up on this on YouTube lately, so I mean, may as well jump on that bandwagon while it still exists. But first, let us take a look at the foundation, shall we? Read about it a bit, educate ourselves. It says that this is a skin-enhancing foundation that is going to give us a flawless natural finish. Sounds delightful. It's also got anti-pollution, antioxidant, and anti-blue light ingredients? Isn't blue light referencing like, you know, cell phones and laptops and stuff? Is that a thing that we need to worry about? I know like before bed you're not supposed to take in those kind of rays, but okay, I didn't know it's something our foundation needed to protect us from. Education! Like I said, and it is formulated without oils, parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, or fragrances. So yay, 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 yay. It's got a creamy, smooth texture that's gonna go on like a moisturizer, blend invisibly. It's got medium buildable coverage with a weightless feel, and there are 31 skin tone matching shades. And some features here, it says it's gonna keep our skin feeling moisturized all day, which going into the winter here, you know, that is a little bit more important. It's got a bunch of shades and also an easy dispense pump package. Now, at least on Revlon's website here, the shade range does not look awesome. I mean, yikes, some of these color blocks don't even look like human skin colors. But much better. Ulta's website makes this look like an actual foundation for actual humans. And while I haven't seen this in person, it does look like a pretty darn decent shade range. I feel like Revlon does some of the better shade ranges available at the drugstore nowadays, / they have for a while. Sometimes they can be a little orange, but I feel like they've got a pretty good long like line in the Ulta rows of the store. Them, L'Oreal, Maybelline, yeah. Anywho, I think that's about all I can tell you for now. Let's go ahead, we can sing the song together, and then we can start putting this on my face, see if it does everything that it claims it's going to do. Let's test, hot mess or the best. We will get you a bit zoomed in here. As always, I will be wearing my glasses for this review for the fellow glasses wearers of the world, so that we can see how this foundation performs underneath our glasses. I am also going to prime my face with a primer. I have already washed and moisturized and all that good stuff, and yes, I do have a spot. I addressed it in my best and worst of beauty from this month. It, you know, it's a part of life. It's a part of my dermatillomania journey, and it's healing. So yay. I've also got this bugger. Like, what is this? What are you doing there? What? Adding some extra oomph to the end of my eyebrow, I guess. So, skin is nice and primed and ready. It said you can use fingers, brush, or sponge to apply this, so as always, I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 of those things. I'll do a brush on half my face and then a sponge on the other half. Now, I do really like this packaging. I think it's nice when foundations come like this. Nice pump. That's good. Got the shade 120 Buff. I believe that's the shade that I use in Revlon's Color Stay, so I was hoping that that would be a good one for me. But the pump is only good if the pump works, and it did, / it does. Now, I'm gonna be truthful to you guys. This looks a lot like the Revlon Color Stay, I feel like. It doesn't really have a scent, to be honest. So, let's go ahead and see how this does. Ooh, it does feel a little bit cooling. It said that, right? I read that not too long ago, and already I've kind of forgotten, but it said it was gonna feel like a moisturizer going on. Not too bad, Revlon. It looks like it's blending into the skin really easily, really nicely, and yeah, like I said, it's definitely got like hydrating feeling to it. I mean, it's not like hyper cooling or anything, but it does have a nice moisturizing feel to it. Also very lightweight. I feel like I didn't put anything on my skin just now at all. So let's do a little bit more for my forehead and for the little friend that my eyebrow is growing. Yeah, I mean, it certainly looks like it's taking away coverage of that, or it's adding coverage to that little eyebrow friend. But it really does. It looks really nice. I mean, I don't have high expectations that it's gonna cover something like a scab like that, but you know, I feel like you can only ask so much from foundations, you know, but I certainly can see a difference from one side of my face to the other. Pump, you did so well initially. There we go. Oh, that was probably far too much. Let's do a little bit on this side of my face. I'm not gonna use this full pump that I pumped out. That was way too much, but I'll try to build coverage with that in a second. But sponge side, here we go. And there you go. I mean, I think both sides, I'm sorry, I just spit everywhere. Wow. I think both sides look really nice. I think both sides blended out really nice. Brush or sponge. I think sponge gave a sheer coverage. Makes sense. I mean, you can still see, you know, some redness peeking through on some dark spots and pimples that I have, but it said that this is buildable. So let's go ahead and test that theory, shall we? Holy cannoli, what? Did I just put on concealer? Nay. I just put on another layer of this foundation and, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go though? This looks awesome. That built up so nicely without making it look super cakey or anything. It looks super nice. I am super, super happy with that. And I think the color match is really good. And just overall, I think my skin looks great and feels great. Like super, super lightweight feeling. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, get a video filmed, etc., and then I'll come back, we can check on things, and then I can get on with my day. So here's a snap transition for you. Ready? Ding! All right, so we are back. Makeup is on. Nothing too crazy today, but I think things look really, really nice. I mean, I'm just happy with the way my makeup looks in general. I love the eyeshadow look I came up with. That will be coming to you in my upcoming Anastasia review on the Sultry palette. But more importantly, and more pertinent to this review, is the foundation. I think it looks great, you guys. It looks really, really natural, not too matte, but it certainly has a more matte finish, at least on my skin. But it looks very natural, very just healthy and radiant, which I think for a matte looking foundation that can be a little rare to find. So fingers crossed this stays looking just as good throughout the day. I've got one other video I'm gonna film here for sure. I'm hoping I can get 2 more videos filmed, but either way I'm just gonna be getting work done. I've got friends coming over. It's Halloween on the day that I'm filming this. I know I'm not dressed up or anything, but I'm gonna be painting my friend Jacob's face. He really wants me to do a makeup look on him, and we're just gonna hang out. I've never seen the movie Hocus Pocus. I know, crazy, especially for people of my generation, but we're finally gonna watch that tonight and just hang out and have a jolly good time together. So I'm excited to do all of that, and I will be checking in with you all as always periodically throughout the day so we can see how this is doing. P.S. before I forget, I did take a flash photo, so here you are. It looks great, I think, in the flash photo. My skin looks nice and even and smooth and lovely. So yes, okay, I think that is everything I can tell you for now. It is currently 1:11 in the afternoon. I will see you all for my next check-in, but certainly I will see you all at the very end of the night. So in any case, I'll see you all very soon here on YouTube land. Alright, hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently just about 1 o'clock in the morning. I have no excuse to be awake right now. I really don't. I started working and got distracted, and here we are. It was really fun getting to paint Jacob's face and try something new with, I mean, makeup. It's face paints, really. But that was really fun to try that out. It was fun just hanging out with friends and having a jolly good time. I definitely did get, you know, sweaty at one point when I was painting. I got all anxious and then it just started pouring. And yeah, felt oily earlier when I blotted. I'm starting to feel a bit oily now, and I'm ready to show you the final results / the final check-in. Let's do it, shall we? Overall, as you can hopefully see, I think it looks great, you guys. I am really, really happy with this. I think, you know, it definitely looks oily. I could stand to blot my face if I was going to keep this on any longer, but overall, I think it looks smooth and even and nice. Bit of fading around the nose area, but that's pretty typical for me since that is my oily spot. Or my face is really an oily spot, but my nose area is my oiliest spot. And I'm shocked that there actually looks like there's quite a bit of foundation still left there, because I feel like whenever I touch my nose and stuff, like my nose has been itchy, and usually instead of like itching and scratching the foundation off, you know, I just kind of like touch it. It's like when you have an itch but you don't want to itch, you just like slap it. It's that kind of a thing. I feel like I can see foundation coming off on my fingers, so I thought for sure there was not going to be any foundation left on my face there. Well, I apparently was wrong. That does happen. And this is one of those times where I'm pleasantly surprised that I was wrong. I mean, I just, it looks so good. I don't know that I can really say anything bad about it. Well, actually, yes, I can. But before that, let's go ahead and start going through my pause rating system where I'll be able to tell you about this, because P stands for performance, A is for application, W is for worth the price, and S is for shade range. So for performance, like I said, I have put this foundation, I feel like, to the test. I have been busy today. I have been outside, inside, sweating, not sweating, oily, not oily, blotted, all that good stuff. And yet it still feels lightweight. Like I said, it does have a bit of transferring, but I don't think you can tell that it has transferring. The thing that I noticed the most is that it definitely comes off on my glasses, which is annoying, but yet I don't have a huge mark on my cheek, so I mean, that's good. It has felt lightweight all day. I hardly feel like I have anything on my face right now at all. Like, this is one of those foundations where it's like I could go and lay down in bed and be like, oh my god, like I haven't taken off my makeup yet. So overall performance, it wasn't perfect, but my god, it was good. So I need my phone calculator. So for performance, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 4.75, I think. The transferring, I guess, is the biggest thing. Application was gorgeous, blended super easily and quickly with a brush and a sponge, was able to build up, didn't look cakey, and continues to not look cakey. Like, really good application. Love the pump, love the packaging, it's great. So I'm gonna go ahead, give the application a big ol' 5. Worth the price? Oh heck yes. I don't think I mentioned this in the beginning, did I? I think this is $10.99 if I'm remembering correctly. And then, you know, a lot of times on Ulta, not only can you use eBay on Ulta, but they also usually have on their drugstore brands like buy one get one 50% off and stuff. So I think $11, especially at the drugstore nowadays, is pretty dang good. Do you get the 1 ounce? No, you do not. It's for 0.75 fluid ounces, so maybe that is why. But when do I ever go through a full thing of foundation nowadays, now that this is my job? I don't. I sure don't. So worth the price for me, no questions asked. I think, you know, not only if you have oily skin like me, clearly does a great job, but since this is a moisturizing formula and it does feel moisturizing, I could totally see this working well for combo, oily, normal, even dry skin. Like, I would say at least give it a shot. It's one of those ones where I would actually say to give it a shot instead of like, no, there's no chance that's gonna work on dry skin. This one actually definitely might. So worth the price, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. And then shade range, you know, it's hard for me to say for sure only because I haven't seen the full range in stores yet, but based on the colors that they had listed on Ulta's website, it looked pretty decent. It looked like there was a fair shade, it looked like there was a deep shade, and it looked like there was a lot of in-betweens. Could it be expanded and improved upon? Of course. Any foundation range could be. But I think especially for the drugstore, looked really nice. I'm gonna give it a, I think of I'll give it a 3.75. How about that? So overall, this is getting an 18.5 out of 20 or a 4.625. Well done, Revlon. This is another one. So many people are like, do you ever like a foundation? Heck yes, I do. Almost cursed there. Almost. But yeah, of course I do. Watch more of my videos. Ding. But yeah, this is a good one. I could see this competing up there with some of my favorite foundations, especially favorite drugstore foundations. So I'm excited to keep on testing this. I'm not sure, maybe in the really, really hot summer months, like when it's 90, 100 degrees and stuff, but do I ever really wear foundation those days anyways? I don't think so. Very, very rarely. So I could see this being good all year round for the most part. And yeah, I'm very excited to have this in my collection now. So definitely let me know down in the comments below. A, have you tried this foundation? B, what is your skin type? And C, how did it work for you? I love hearing from you guys, hearing what your opinions were on the product, seeing if it worked just as well for you. Maybe yes, maybe worse, maybe better. It's always good to get a nice little casserole of opinions cooked up down in the comments below. Also, let me know if you enjoyed this video. I hope you did. Found it helpful just seeing how this foundation performed on my very oily skin. If you did, like I said, you can leave a comment. Or if you're one of the strong silent types, you know, you don't like leaving comments, you could also let me know that you enjoyed the video by giving this video a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!